It was never my fault, it was the developers.
Yeah. They forgot to put a key in the game.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with seeing nowadays, you could just look at a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to get a magazine for computer games. It had a cheat book which had a walkthrough section. You had to hope for the high heavens that that game was in that walkthrough section.
I think what it was eventually with Monkey Island, when we first went through it, a magazine did come out with the walkthrough. But even then, things back then weren't written like they are now. It was very vague. But again, I didn't really read it, Paul read it.
There's one thing actually ties in well with this. I remember playing Resident Evil when I was a kid, the first game.
Yeah, very good.
And then you go back to it a couple of years later and think I'll play that again. But you remember everything you're supposed to do, but not necessarily the order you're supposed to do it in.
I always just do it in the wrong order.
Yeah. So you always like go back to thinking, oh, I'll just get through all these puzzles dead quick.
Yeah.
But you always find yourself backtracking even more than you used to because you got more knowledge than you should have had. Metagaming.
You end up just running around rather than doing it systematically like you did do when you first played it.
Yeah. I remember that game gave me nightmares. Not really nightmares. I just had dreams with that clock in it. Just had lots of dreams that were nothing to do with anything, not even a nightmare, but then it's like tick tock. I'm like, oh shit,
But
that's
then-
that clock from Resident Evil. What's going to happen now?
It never bothered me like that, but I would have been a few years older than you, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
How old was I when Resident Evil come out?
Well, it came out like 97 or something,
Was
didn't
it
it?
96, 97?
Maybe 98. I know in the game it says July 1998.
Yeah.
That's when the internet
So I'm guessing it would
was.
have been like 97 when it come out.
Yeah.
So how old would that have made me?
I would have been 10.
Maybe I would have been 14, 15?
Yeah. I remember my friend got it and we played it for a bit. I had to go home and I was like, I was just scared there was a zombie behind every bush that I walked past. I went trying to walk as far away from the bush as I could without going on the road.
Oh, that's a good game.
It was for that
Amazing.
time period.
And now they're ruined.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Well, we could forget about Resident Evil.
It's a sack of shit.
Should have ended. It's just gone through the same shit Hellraiser went through.
Yeah.
A few good ones and then everything changed and got stupid.
I see, look, we're following this old geezer now
Uh-huh.
to the Swordmaster because he knows where she lives, and he says that he's going to go find her and talk to her to see if we can fight her. And obviously she says no, so we're following his ass.
Who's that?
That's just some random NPC.
Nippick. That is not a derogatory term for NPCs. Nippicks.
Nutux.
Nippicks.
Nipux.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. See what you're doing now. Nipux.
Nippickers. Gosh, she lives away, doesn't she?
Boodum. So now we've got music again now.
Do you actually have to follow him yourself, or does it do
Yeah.
this automatically?
You have to follow him, otherwise you just sit in his shop for half an hour waiting for him to come back, and then he goes, she told you to piss off or something like that, buzz off or go away. Can't remember which one.
She said, "Yar, it's gonna be curved."
Nah.
See, this doesn't look Caribbean again. It's like an American forest.
Picked up the flowers.
Some strange tree designs going on in the Caribbean.
These look like Christmas trees or something,
Yeah.
don't they?
I don't know. I've never been to the Caribbean, but I'm assuming. I always assumed they had tropical trees like palm trees everywhere. Maybe I'm just being ignorant. But if I didn't know this was a Caribbean-based game and saw the screenshot, I'd be thinking in American woods.
Again, to be fair, I doubt Tim Schafer had been to the Caribbean before
Who
making
knows?
this.
Who knows?
Then again, I don't know.
Walk to the sign. Look at it. Danger. Open ravine. What does a closed ravine look like?
Well, they'll just have a fence around it. I don't know.
What is that person doing?
Yeah, it's a mess of pixels, that is, isn't it? They're having a fit or something. He's going to grab her tongue.
Oh, she looks much better now.
And that's the Swordmaster.
zero business.
A strong female character in a game.
Got quite a few of them. Got Lara Croft back.
Yeah.
Also got, I think her
She's
name's
nice.
Ellie in The Last of Us. She's pretty strong. You get to see her develop.
Yeah, isn't she now a lesbian?
I don't know.
Which is the strongest of all women types.
I think that was. I'm not sure if that DLC was a prequel or not, because I watched someone else play it and I was a bit confused as to what exactly was going on.
I never played it.
I was just like running around toy shops a bit,
And still not played
doing some toy
Last
shop
of Us.
things.
Because I've read mixed things about it.
Oh, you shouldn't. It's a good game. That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
I
a
did play.
finely crafted game, and if you watch the making of, you'll see how much work
Yeah.
and love actually got put into that game.
I always did. I played with a strong woman. Because apparently there's not enough females in games.
Joe Valentine.
She was the rich urban Lara, wasn't it? Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Trailblazers.
There must have been one before then. What about the woman in Pandemonium?
Yeah,
That
that's
disease
another
that
one.
bears get that turns them black and white.
And I played through Remember Me
Oh yeah.
because
I
it
haven't
was
played
free. I wouldn't
Is it
go
rubbish?
out of my way to play it.
It's not even worth free.
It's not rubbish. It's meh.
Just passable.
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah.
It works. Now look, with these insults, you've got to start working them out because she uses different ones too,
Oh yeah.
or the others.
What was the point in learning all those other ones?
Because you've now got the answers to hers, but you don't necessarily know. Look, only once have I met such a coward. And then, do I have to say you run that fast again? Ah, there you go, you see?
Ah, very
Now the
nice.
normal pirates don't say that.
What do they say?
Oh, what is it? What's the attack to that one? I can't remember.
It's veered everywhere. Or, I would say probably that tip one.
I do beat her as well first time.
Oh, there's more. Oh, that one, obviously. Wait, that
that a
doesn't make
winning
sense.
one?
No, that can't be.
I don't know if that was a good one or not.
Yeah,
I think
well,
that was a
she
good
went,
one.
she went
Yeah.
backwards. Too bad you're a cow.
There you go.
Chicken ass.
I'm battering her.
Get to the point.
Yeah, I think it's that tip point one. And I think that's it. That's the bitch beat.
Do you actually stab her?
You cut her head off.
No, you don't. Can't cut people's heads off with a rapier. Or do they have sabres? They look like rapiers,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure pirates had like cutlasses.
Yeah, I think a couple
Probably
of
had
them had
rapiers as well.
I don't know.
We could talk all day about swords. Well, I could.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't.
I like swords.
I know. Big sword, long sword, little sword, thin sword, fat sword, bastard.
Bastards.
I think that's my knowledge of swords. Oh, I lost that one.
Whoops. Usually see people like you pass down tavern flowers.
Is this the family reunion one?
Huh.
Yes. And then that's it. She's done. Yes. That's it. And that's how you do it.
Walk to breath mints. Walk to rubber chicken. Put the yellow petal
And this is where
on
you
the
get
breath
proof. Is this the first one I've done?
Oh, you have to do more sword fights.
The first trial that the pirates gave me.
Oh, right. What are
I've
the
not
other
really been
trials?
watching. Treasure Huntery
Oh, yeah.
and
Thievery.
Thievery, which I do last. I think you do Thievery last.
Plundering, yar.
Yeah.
Yar. Look, definitely fir trees. You
Yeah.
see them in the whole
Where the
fir tree thing.
fuck in the world is this?
I mean, the Caribbean is near America, but I don't understand. We could be wrong. We could just be total idiots, and everyone's like, they do have those trees in the Caribbean. God.
If it goes on YouTube and ever gets any views, we'll get a lot of that. We'll get a lot of
Maybe.
crap.
We'll just ignore it.
I forgot about.
Like, don't have to be a dick. Just thanks for telling me.
Yes,
I won't make that
don't be a
mistake again.
dick about it.
When I never play Ass Creed 4, I won't make the same mistake again when I come across fir trees.
Oh, what am I doing here? This is now.
You have to catch their floating, glowing things.
No, this is. I think
Fireflies.
I'm treasure hunting. And this is the map you get, and you find out you've been sold dance moves.
Oh, neat.
But I think it does actually work as a map. What the fuck am I doing?
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go.
Making quite consistent musicals
I
now.
think. What do I do here? I don't even follow the map. I just keep walking around. I can't remember how long this goes on for. Or maybe in the back of my mind, because
I
I've done
hate
this
shit
so
like
much.
this.
I know the way.
I hate shit like this. It's like in Vagrant Story, there's that bit in that stupid forest where the moss always grows towards the north. You just wander around there for ages.
I don't think I ever got that far.
Really?
I didn't get far in it at all.
I never finished it because I also got distracted by someone else. But it's a good game. I think it just gets a bit boring once you've like exhausted the combat system.
Did that come out between like Final Fantasy 7 and 8?
Probably.
That's probably why it got a bit overshadowed, I guess.
I liked it. I got bored of it easily. Towards like more than midway through, I just be like, can't be bothered. I had this thing like I play an RPG for so long, and then I want to play a shooter, and then I want to play a strategy,
Yeah.
and I want to play a management sim.
That's the thing. I've got like a few games that I want to finish on the PS3 until I can say I'm done with that. Now I can move on to my PS4.
Yeah,
And the sad thing is, one's Bioshock Infinite.
yeah,
Oh look, I found it. Bioshock Infinite, Metro,
yeah.
Blood Dragon.
You haven't played the first Metro, have you?
No.
You gotta play the first Metro.
And they're the 3 games I've got, and they're all first-person shooters. And I know for a fact, once I've done Bioshock, I'm gonna be sick of first-person shooters for a bit.
Dragon Age.
Oh, Dragon Age,
Are you
Dragon
still
Age.
stuck?
Oh man, I think I've fucked it up. It's because I've not got the time to
Time for
really
what?
play games like that and get the most out of them. Now with work and kids
Yeah.
and all them other inconveniences,
Making podcasts.
making podcasts.
All the editing that we have to do for hours on end for this.
Oh, the hard work we put in.
Converting videos for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's terrible. In between the bookies.
Well, I don't think
And
we
the
should
book.
use DOS to record things ever again. Because I'm guessing with Fraps you can just make things WMVs off the bat.
Perhaps it'd be much easier.
Yeah. But since you already had this, I'm sure you'd rather convert it in less than 3 hours and play it all again.
Because it took me, over 3 hours to record, and you'd be buggered if I'm just going to see it rot on my USB stick.
Yeah. Well, we've got to talk for another 2 hours.
Another 2 hours.
Yeah, that was an hour.
Easy.
See, other people's podcasts would be over by now.
This is marathon. This is marathon chat.
People are probably getting bored of this by now.
Yeah, but if we chop it up into 15-minute segments,
Yeah, which we will.
which we're going to have to,
Yeah.
then they won't notice they're getting bored.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta keep finding interesting shit to talk about.
Well, I'm
Such
just
as-
spouting off any crap that comes in my head at the moment.
Yeah, our childhoods. A lot of it's been childhood, obviously, because the game's old.
Yeah. We need to find out how old. I
So
can't
this
remember.
this Monkey Island, was this like, it's not the first of its kind?
No, the Maniac Mansion came before this.
It's
Which
pretty
I
much the
think-
same.
Was the first game to use the Scum engine.
Scum?
Yes.
Why is it called Scum?
It's something like script utility Maniac Mansion. Something like that. I don't
Interesting.
know exactly. And they used it for all of their, well, a lot of their games after.
So these are the same guys that made this.
Yeah, Tim Schafer and Ron Gilbert.
So did they pretty much like innovated this style of game?
This is like, yeah, pretty much. Well,
Yeah.
you had Sierra
Yeah.
that did it before them with King's Quest.
And
which
did they
is,
do that Indiana Jones game?
Yeah, that was them as well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it would have been. Again, they were good, and
Yeah.
I hate Indiana Jones, but I love them games. Like, what was it? Atlantis. It's Atlantis.
Yeah.
They did do another one. I think they did a couple, and they were exactly like this.
Yeah.
Which is a good engine.
Neat.
It just took what Sierra did and improved on it massively. And also Maniac Mansion. This is a big improvement over Maniac Mansions. And I prefer this over Day of the Tentacle as well.
So why do you prefer this? Why do you think this is the best point and click compared to the others?
Pirates.
Yeah.
Talking dog.
Where?
Now look, we're talking to a dog.
It's saying woof woof. Oh, it said maybe island. Okay. Woof woof. LeChuck.
I don't know. I think this is definitely is because, well, pilots. I don't know, it's just had a good sense of humour. And then again, so's Day of the Tentacle. But that was just Tim Schafer. This is Ron Gilbert and Tim Schafer together, which is like Dream Team,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Which they worked together on The Cave.
Never heard of it.
The Cave it's on PlayStation. And that's like an adventure co-op game. And that was really good.
Co-op.
Yeah.
So what are the
of.
mechanics of that? I guess it's not point and click.
No, it's best way to explain it. It's just like an adventure game. You're going around a cave solving puzzles, and you can pick 3 characters, and each one's going in for a different reason. Like you get what you've always wanted in life if you make it through the cave.
Yeah.
And basically, what you've always wanted isn't necessarily a good thing.
Okay. Well, we'll have to have a look at that sometime.
Yeah, me and my boy played through it the other day. We finished it.
What? It's on PS1, you say?
No, PS3.
PS3?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Then Double Fine developed it with Ron Gilbert,
Yeah.
who then left. Because
Great.
I was like, fucking amazing, Ron Gilbert's with Double Fine, so we're going to get Ron Gilbert and Tim Schafer games, loads of them. No, that didn't happen. Mr. Ron's gone. Which is bullshit.
How are you going to solve this one?
Ah,
What does that flour do then?
here we go.
It condiments the meat. Some sort of meat. Well,
Yeah.
meat-like
I
substance.
can't remember how we figured this out. But anyway, you put the
There's
flowers
that,
all over that and give it the dogs.
That puzzle in Discworld where you get to the middle of the desert and then you have to sort of hang around on that screen for about 20 minutes and
Oh,
some
no.
man comes,
Bloke on a caravan thing or
Yeah.
something like that, isn't it?
gives you some
Fuck
water.
that game. Fuck that game. Fuck that game.
That happens when Terry Pratchett meets point and click adventure.
Yeah. It all goes wrong.
And this is almost as bad as that, to be honest.
Nah, I don't think it is.
Of course it is. It's got some right illogical puzzles in it.
Yeah, but it's not obnoxious. Like what some of the stuff in that Discworld game was.
Yeah, but the point of that game is to be obnoxious, isn't it? Your main characters are a sarcastic pillock.
Yeah.
What's his name? Rincewind.
Yeah. Who did his voice?
I don't know.
It was the... what's his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, his name!
What's the end? Other than that.
It was the funny looking one out of Monty Python.
The funny looking one.
Yeah, the one who still goes around. He'd sang that song, Always Look on the Bright Side. What's his name?
Probably the only one I don't know the name of.
Not the...
It's not Michael Palin.
No,
It's not John Cleese.
no.
It's not... I don't know any others.
I can't remember his name. Eric.
Eric.
I've got the name Eric in my head. Eric. I don't know. Anyway, he performed for some reason at the closing ceremony of the Olympic Games in London.
Oh.
So I was like, what's this man doing on the telly? And he was in Shrek 3.
Well, Mr. Bean was there. That's alright. The only person who deserved to be there.
Biggest thing we've ever done.
Mr. Bean's Universal.
Yes.
What's going on?
We're having a fight with Fester Shinetop,
What
sheriff.
kind of name's that?
It's bold.
I remember in Monkey Island 4 there was some like crooked backed Australian man called Ozzy Mandrake.
Yes, Ozzy Mandrake. Was it Mandrake or Mandrill?
One of them. Mandrill
Something-
probably.
Mandrill.
I just thought he was funny. You have to do sword fighting with him, but he's got a walking stick with a knife in it.
Where did I get to on that most recent one? I got to a bit. I think we're doing drunken monkey fighting or some shit. I can't remember. It was right near the end though, but I never ever finished it.
Hmm.
So, you know, in my universe, they're still on that beach fighting.
Hmm. I got stuck somewhere around the pirates that were telling lies. We got past that bit and then with someone else. When you're like stuck on that island, there's like a mental person around there somewhere.
I can't remember a lot about it.
I don't know if I'm remembering it wrong or mixing my memory with something else. Could be the case. It's been definitely well over 10 years.
But
since
neither
I've
of them
played
were anywhere near as good as this, because this one was Ron Gilbert and Tim Schafer.
that. Mm.
The second one was Ron Gilbert and Tim Schafer.
Yeah.
And the third one, I don't know. I don't think that was Ron Gilbert at all.
Mm.
The best thing about the third one, which was the cartoony looking one,
Yeah.
you remember that one?
Yeah.
Which one of my brothers thinks is the best one, but he's wrong.
Which brother would that be?
Martin, that is.
Because Joe doesn't like games like this.
No, he's a lot younger.
Yeah.
So stuff like this is stupid rubbish, as he calls it. What was I on about? Yeah, the best thing about Monkey Island 3 was this had the insult sword fighting.
Yeah.
What did 2 have? 2 must have had something like that. But 3 had like rhyming fighting,
Huh.
which was
that
brilliant.
must be easier than
Where-
sword fighting. Which one rhymes?
Yeah, it was really good. Like one pirate would do like a rhyme, like a limerick kind of thing, and then you'd do the next line.
Yeah.
That was cool. I liked that.
Interesting.
But it wasn't a great game, I don't think. It looked, to me, it looked fucking terrible. What we're doing now, anyway?
We're wandering around some jail.
We're giving Otis the gopher repellent to get rid of the rats.
But they're not gophers. It will do.
Now we've got a cake.
It's like using the staple remover to get rid of stains.
You use the staple remover to get some wax lips off a moose's head.
Don't ruin it.
I think it's already been done. I think we've done all that.
Well,
yeah,
I've just got the
lips.
staple remover.
We've got the wax lips.
So you use it for something else.
And now we're going back to finish off Shine Top. Now we've got the file out the cake.
I don't know how you sat and played this for 3 hours straight. I'm getting like a headache from
With a bucket.
pixels.
A headache from the pixels.
Low resolution bit depth.
There's only one game that has given me a fucking headache. Not just a normal headache, a fucking headache.
Hexen.
Hexen, yes, on the PS1. Terrible, terrible game. It should come with a health warning, or at least some headache tablets. Migraine.
Well, it's like that with most horror games. Like, you sit playing for ages when you're a kid, and your parents are like, you'll get square eyes. And it's like, don't be stupid. Then you go back and play like Doom, and it's like, after an hour, my eyes were stinging so bad that it was streaming.
There's only one time when playing Doom, I just got really sick. This was like after 7 hours.
All that noise in that boiler. That's a boiler, no one's wetting themselves or
Yeah,
anything.
it's not me shitting myself. It's a
Anyway.
boiler.
The only time Doom messed you up.
Yeah, was when I was around my mate's house, because we got link cables for the PS1s, which was like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
We always took us down the stairs.
Anyway, the anecdote.
But we've got Fabulous Idol.
Why do you out? What the hell?
Yeah, it's all up and behind the scenes.
Totally fabulous.
Anyway, what was I on about? Doom.
Yeah, but
Yes, after
Link
about
cable.
8 to 9 hours worth of playing that with my mate, I was really fucking ill. Oh my god, I couldn't walk down the street, I'd gone dizzy.
the old Rainbow
No.
Six seasickness.
The only time I've had motion sickness ever.
It's just that gun going like that, like swaying from side to
Yeah,
side.
it just seemed to be that day though, because I've never had a problem with any other game that I've sat down and played for like 8 hours, except WoW, when I was playing it with you online.
What? Oh, yeah,
went
I
blind.
like funny. I've had that before. Though. Like some days, one of your eyes has like too much pressure in it or something.
I don't know what the hell happened, man. I had to go. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I couldn't read anything.
Well, that was fine because I was very bored. I get very bored of WoW. WoW, whatever you want to call it. World of Warcraft.
I had to get rid of it.
Very boring game. Don't know how people get addicted.
Well, I don't know. It's like smoking's boring, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's a chemical addiction. It's like you do it when you're a kid because you're stupid and you think, oh, my mates think I'm cool to smoke. And then when you're an adult, you think, why did I start doing that? That's stupid. No, I can't stop. It's chemicals.
The only reason I keep on smoking is what else am I going to do on my fag breaks at work?
Yeah.
Sit there with a cup of tea? I don't think so. And smoking's good for social interaction.
Depends on what kind of people.
The only
you
people
interact
worth
with.
talking to are outside having a smoke, and that goes for anywhere.
What the hell?
Yeah, look at them.
Jesus, I'd date her.
Even with a bitty face.
Yeah, I'd put up with that. Pretty much what it's like when girls wear makeup anyway.
See Mr. Fleetwood here, he's tongue-tied.
I would be. Is that his girlfriend then, the mayoress?
Not yet, she isn't.
But he wants her.
This is the first time we've seen her, I think. Because he can't talk. Oh.
Is his jaw on the floor?
Bless, he's in love, isn't he? He's a fascinating name.
She's blinking. It's weird that she's blinking.
Well, she's got something in her eye.
It makes her look more attractive, I think, when she blinks. Oh, smiley.
Ooh, we got a sexy
blinking.
smile out of her.
Like, every time she blinks, she's like drawn back to her eyes or something. I think that's probably what they were going for.
She's gone all sultry looking again now.
She's got some right chavvy earrings, like they'd have to go.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Imagine sword fighting with them, like the end of the sword for him. Oh, she doesn't look attractive anymore. I'm over her. Called him a donkey.
Don't we all, Guybrush, don't we all?
I was going to say that.
You can say it next time.
Okay. Does he
Ooh.
do that again? Thumpwood. Nice. Can't you say, my name's Threepwood, thank you very much.
I think you should be able to get his name wrong. There we go, look, bit of attitude.
Buzz off, Foster. Hand over your sword.
Is it sword
No, it's
or
sword.
sword?
It's definitely sword.
Why is it everywhere in Skyrim they called it swords?
Because, I don't know.
And I think they say
Norwich.
sword in Dragon Age as well.
The kid does, but he gets it wrong and his dad's like, no, it's sword, not sword. I keep telling you, son.
Well, Skyrim's a stupid game. So there you go, that's probably why.
Played worse games.
Yeah, played worse, like Floating Runner on the PS1.
Never
I think there's only 2 people that have ever played Floating Runner, and that was me and my mate Gazz.
So what is that? What do you do in that?
It was like one of the first ever 3D platformers.
Do you float or run?
I think you run around. That's all I can really remember. But this puzzle, I remember first time getting here as a kid, stuck forever. There was no way out of here, and I think I.
Good job, it's a
Okay,
cartoon.
look.
People can't drown in cartoons.
He can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
You get 10 minutes and then
It's
you
one of
die.
his skills. I've never tried. So basically, yeah, he chucks you in with that idol, and
Yeah.
you just pick the idol up and put it back in your pockets
Climb out.
and climb out.
That's nice, I like that puzzle.
Because the first time you get there, you're like, what the fuck? I have to pick it up.
I like puzzles like that. Ones that really stump you and make you feel like a complete idiot.
Yeah. What's happened here? Oh my god!
Threepwood to the rescue.
The plot's just kicked in now.
Is Chuckle undead on this one?
He's a ghosty. Yes, proper ghost.
Oh yeah, we saw him earlier, didn't we? In his
Yeah.
pirate ship in the lava,
Yeah.
talking to his bony captain person. I'll go get a crew in a ship and go rescue her. No big deal.
But where's LeChuck been? How does he know all this? How does he know, that you're here and everything?
Because he's a ghost.
Yeah. Well,
Ghosts
see in
are
a
like
bit.
God.
And it's a shock.
Monkey Island trademark. Like it.
Yeah, I always liked how they did that. They do the same on I think it was the same on Maniac Mansion and I'll stop saying What was that about?
Trademark.
Yes. Day of the Tentacle, they do it in that as well. I'll have to do a playthrough of Day of the Tentacle. Oh, more music.
Keep forgetting that the sound. What the hell? Is this a song? Maybe you care more than I thought. It's now I realise how much I care for you. It's my fault the gunner's in this mess.
Brilliant.
It would be a song if it was actually made into a film. This would be like one of those Disney moments where you fast forward it and for fuck's sake. If I lived in a musical I'd kill myself.
I think eventually we get off this island.
Captain LeChuck. Like if it wasn't a ghost note. drizzled with ectoplasm.